Hi guys, it's Matt here, just updating my channel again. Just going to just show you some of these things I picked up from the library earlier on this year, and it's just really shocking what our kids in our education system are teaching away of sexuality and all that kind of rubbish. From a daycare, primary school level, and I think it's so wrong. It's damaging our kids' lives. It's damaging our society. And I think it's really what's really wrong is because of all this push to push all this garbage in our society today. I just want what I'm basically going to be doing in this video is just showing you some of these leaflets and booklets I've picked up from the library earlier on this year. Just want to I won't show them to you in detail, but I just want to just show you some of these titles, some of the titles in some of the booklets that I've just got in the way of shocking evidence about what our people have been taught in the way of sex, gender, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. It's just sorry to say that, but that's what it is. But anyway, I'm just going to show you guys a couple of these things which I picked up from our local library. This one here is just called, I'll just read it out. It's got here, Te Arohare Toi o Tamaki, Auckland Art Festival from the 9th to the 26th of March 2023. And I just want to, obviously they're just showing out different highlights of the different things you can attend to that you could attend to between March. But I just want to show you this this one here. It's called The Chosen Haram. If we can just see the title there. I just want to show you this picture. If you guys can see that. It's quite shocking, eh? I'll just read the first paragraph. It says there, an award-winning emotional candidate talks about sexuality, faith, addiction, and connection. That's also unique, complex take on circus, whatever that means. No, I just want to say all this stuff is just coming up. It is coming to fulfillment in biblical prophecy in our world. It's undeniable proof that we're living in these very last days. What's happening in society, what's happening in Israel, conflict there, the Russian-Ukraine conflict. I was looking at, one of my church members said to me recently, last Sunday, a parent, I'll just say she, one of our church members was saying to me, apparently Russia, China are going to be, joining up soon. So, if it gets to that point where they're going to destroy life upon this world, I just like to say to all you guys, come to Christ, in the end, because if they plan to destroy life upon this planet as we know it, then unfortunately it's all game over. I kid you not. And I think Jesus said, Jesus is, I'll say this bluntly to every believer, and I'll say this to every church, going church, doesn't matter what denomination it is. I believe God has given us time and time again to wake up about what's going on in society, and I'm talking about myself as well. We have to wake up about what's going on in this world, and I believe God does use His word as a warning to wake people up about what's going on in this on the Lord's planet, not our planet. It's the Lord's, and we have to take heed. And I think Satan is doing damage worldwide. Doesn't matter if it's mental health, doesn't matter if it's in the church, and I believe there are much demons in the church as well as outside in society. I believe a church the church. I say the church I'm talking about doesn't matter what denomination it is. I believe it is time for the church to wake up and actually start doing deliverance ministries. I'm starting to I'm starting to consider being a deliverance pastor at our church in West Auckland. Reason being because I've been attacked by demons in our house for many years, and there's been no proper assessment done for an individual in our house for many years. I'm just saying that till I'm not judging anyone. I just say this. I've said this in many other videos. I'm not judging anyone who takes medications or doctors or the system, but I'm letting you guys know, be more aware of what your drugs are doing long term, and the more you take psychiatric drugs, if you do not have proper monitoring systems in your family, if you don't have proper people to look after your drugs and actually take them to your doctors more often, and allow other family members to actually say, oh, this is what's been going on for your drugs, then unfortunately your drugs are going to make you worse as the years are gone by if there's no proper monitoring systems in your family's life. I'm just saying that again. I'm sorry to say this, but I'm sure every family member's situations are different, and every families have different circumstances regarding these drugs. But I'm just saying I'm just letting people know aware of what drugs are doing to people's lives in the background, and what they need to be aware of. I'm just going to carry on with these booklets that I've got from the library here. This one's here, Sexual, Gender, Queer and Trans 101. And it's got a whole, I'm not going to show you the whole thing because it's just garbage. And this is what they painted out New Zealand to be. It's okay. Anyway, I'm just going to pass that one across. This is another one I picked up from one from the library here. Pride Festival out in Rest. And you can sort of understand why God's not happy with his planet at present. And I don't particularly agree with what's going on in our country either, and in this world either, with all this garbage, all this Pride Festival stuff. So this is all the garbage that's been. This is all this garbage. I'm just going to flick that on. This is all the garbage that's been put into our society present. Now, I did show this in one of my other videos, but obviously my laptop's getting currently fixed at present, so I'm just going to use this on my video here. I've got here a magazine called Tots the Teens, the Back to School issue. This is back in just got to find the. This is back in February, March, as of this year. But I just want to show you what our children have been taught in the way of sex, in the way of gender garbage. Sorry to say, I'm not judging anyone who's going through these issues, but I'm pointing out the major factors. What parents and kids need to be aware of. If you parents are taking your kids to a school that teaches this rubbish about sex, genderism, what have you, in society. So I'm sorry guys, I'm just trying to flick through. I'm just trying to find the article about it. And that's in here somewhere. I just got to just trying to find the page. Let me just pause this for a sec. I found the articles. I'll just show you. This is these are just the events of what occurred here in New Zealand. I'm just going to read out some of these the events. I'm just going to basically read out this one here. It's got Auckland Pride Month from this year. I'll just read it out. It says here, I'll just see if I can do that on my camera actually. The family-friendly festive features a wonderful community program including drag queen, story time, rainbow, rhyme time, and crafts. The Rainbow Library book swap Pride, family picnic, the big gay outs, Pride parade, markets, and much more. And this is, it's this whole inclusivity. We should, we need to include everyone with everybody and everything. And I think why we hear so much about on the news. Oh, it's all climate change. It's not a climate change issue, guys. These are, I think we're living pretty much in these last eras of life, these last moments of life. I'm sorry to say this, but what we're seeing in the fulfillment of God's word is becoming real in our lives today, and it's not just all climate change. I believe that the Bible is telling us that we have to wake up. What's happening in a society? What needs to be done to I don't think there will be nothing that we can. I'll just say this. I'm not judging anyone. It's this whole humanistic view that we can sort the climate change out, and we can fix anything when we come together and sort the issue out. I'm sorry to say this, but we can't. What's done wrong is done wrong, and nothing we can do as a people. We cannot fix what the Lord is doing on this planet. Sorry to say that, guys, but I'm saying it pretty bluntly. We can't come back. What's happened from 2020 to this year onwards, we cannot. It's gone beyond. It's gone a bit late to try to fix things. We can't. The humanistic view of life as we know it, we can't. We're only here. The human body will only be on this planet for 60, 70, sometimes 80 years, even more, depending on how long the Lord wants to make that person live for. But this whole way of humanistic view, saying, we can change the world by coming together. I'm sorry to say this. We can't change this world. It's only through the Lord. It's only through the Lord Jesus Christ, and it's through obeying His word. It's only going to sustain us in the end. And also just praying for one another and casting out devils out of people's lives. They may be in bondage for very long years. But I just want to say to all you guys out in society, just please be aware of what your children are being taught. And I'll probably say this in other videos, but I'll just say it, just reinforce it. If you parents know what your kids or your children / students know what they are being taught in the way of sex education, and you wholly disagree. When I say wholly, I'm saying if you definitely disagree on what's being taught at your school in the way of sexuality, either that be from a daycare level, primary school, intermediate, or high school level, I would encourage you guys to write a letter to the board of trustees, to your local principal, and if you feel as the parent you're not getting heard, I would seriously take your children, your child / children, parents, sorry, not parents, your students, out of that class, either out of the class or homeschool them is probably the only other option. Because you parents do have that right to discern what's been going on in your own schools, to discern what's been going on in your own classrooms, to discern what's been going on in your school, and if you feel you're not being able to be involved in that, then I think it's high time you guys take your kids out of that school and find them another one, or homeschool them. That's just a couple of the options now I'm offering you guys at present. But anyway, I'll just finish with this one video, guys, and then I'm gonna start a new one soon. Bye.